Hey, what's up guys, it's Moonfyye here, and today I'm going to be going over just about everything that's coming to Black Ops 6 with Season 1 Reloaded. With that said, there's a whole bunch of brand new content to go over between zombies, multiplayer, and Warzone, so let's go ahead and jump right in. And the first thing that I'll be talking about today is zombies. With zombies, we officially get to see Citadel des Morts being added into the game. This is one of Avalon's oldest landmarks. The Citadel is shunned by locals both for its sinister history and because it's base of operation for the crime family known as the French Syndicate. In the 1300s, the renegade knight Guy de Saint Michel and his 4 enforcers took over the fortress and instituted a criminal reign of terror that birthed the syndicate. With that said, after the events of Terminus, Weaver, Maya, Carver, and Gray, along with Peck, Raptor 1, and Strauss, embark on an expedition to the European Principality of Avalon, hoping to rendezvous and ally with a luminary named Gabriel Croft. There, the operators hope to learn more about an ancient relic known as the Sentinel Artifact, which in turn, when its power is harnessed, may be able to save Samantha Maxis from her ethereal imprisonment. With that said, this brand new map launches on December 5th at 9 AM PT with Season 1 Reloaded. Also, the crew of Citadel des Morts is Weaver, Gray, Carver, Maya, Sam, Peck, Revnov, Strauss, and Raptor 1. For this, you should expect radio contact with Peck, the newest member of the team Sergei Ravnov, and Sam, while Raptor 1 and Oscar Strauss stand by ready to provide exfil services. Just so long as Strauss's inconsistent fiddling with the helicopter's instrumentation panels doesn't kill them both. Next up, I'm going to be talking about the hidden history behind Citadel des Morts. And as a quick heads up, I don't speak French, but a lot of these locations are in French, so my pronunciation of them are probably completely wrong. So I do apologize for that just because I don't necessarily know any French, but yes, let's go ahead and go over this real quick. Our first thing is from 1750 AD called Abbayes des Obles. For this, it says, earliest records show construction of a Bay of the Forgotten, serving as a leprosarium or leper colony, with those afflicted by the horrific disease being cared for by a Benedictine of monastic order. The next thing we have is from 1137 to 1220 AD, called Citadel de la Reine. The Queen of France and widow of recently deceased Louis VI begins construction of a keep on the site of the abbey, which had suffered its first abandonment. At the base of the rock outcropping that keeps on site, a village to house hundreds of artisans working on the project begins to take shape. Most of the building materials are scavenged from the structure of the old abbey, and construction is concluded in the 1220s. The next thing we have here is from 1314 AD, called the Relic of des Templiers. And for this, it's saying Jacques de Molay, the Grand Master of the Knights Templar, is burned at the stake for heresy in Paris. Surviving members of the order are scrambled to hide relics gathered during the Crusades. A lone knight rides boat south carrying Blank, once owned by Abdul Blank, said to be able to blink and even capable of Blank itself. Once at the keep, using a ritual learned from Blank, he Blank and Guy de Saint Michel along with his 4 enforcers ruled Blank. The descendants now Blank. Obviously, such Blank is considered apocryphal. The next history lesson we have here is from 1533 AD. This is the Nouveau Propriétaire, and for this it's saying, after Avalon is declared a free state by papal order, the entire principality is granted to a powerful family known as the French Syndicate. Next up, we have something from 1933 to 1945 AD, called the Tombeau des Templiers. For this, it is saying, though Avalon stayed neutral during World War II, the Citadel itself suffered several hits by off-target bombers over the course of the conflict, inflicting major damage to many internal chambers. And the last history lesson behind Citadel des Morts is for the current day. Nowadays, this abandoned citadel is mostly used by the French Syndicate, a convenient location to make inconvenient problems disappear, and enough off the beaten track to serve as a depot for their illicit smuggling and manufacturing activities. Now that we're done with our brief history lesson on Citadel des Morts, let's go ahead and take a look at all the POIs within this brand new zombies map. The first location we have here is called Town Square. This is the central hub of the fortified village. This square, which appears to have suffered damage centered around a vehicle fire, is dominated by a fountain with a large and imposing stone statue. To the southeast is an impressive example of a medieval bell tower, and a portcullis gate on opposing walls offer 2 ways to explore further. Directly across is access to the tavern. And speaking of tavern, the tavern and the cellar is our next POI. From cask of ale to expensive balls of Rouge and Blanc wines, La Maison de Macon used to offer a tranquil and authentic pub experience. Inside, the L-shaped ground floor features a banquet table, impressively large wooden bar, plenty of booth and table seating, and a mezzanine game room with a pool table. The next POI we have is Village Ascent and Upper Village. For this, it is saying shafts of sunlight are beginning to pierce the fog-filled alleyways of the village, casting lights on the vile aftermath of a zombie's incursion. Blood seeps into the cobblestone street streets, and the main gate ascends path from the lower gate to a small forecourt and well. It may be pointless wishing for good luck. The next POI we have is Nature Path and Hilltop. For this, you'll be able to open the western gate, and an alternate path to the ramparts can be ascended, though there's nothing natural about the inhabitants encroaching on this farmyard trail. Past the ruins of a tower and a stone barn and stables, the animals long since bolted, climb past the tiered stone buttress walls to the hilltop, offering once idyllic, now horrific views of the castle, surrounding fields and encroaching shamblers. The next location we have here is the Citadel Courtyard, the village and hillside ramparts. With ivy snakes around the grand entrance edifices, the interior of the keep seems firmly sealed. Explore either of the ramparts before venturing onto the outer battlements of the castle. It's here you'll discover an ornate and fearsome cannon, sculpted into the head of a roaring lion. Our next POI is the entrance hall. When entering the Citadel, an imposing cathedral-like entrance, once resplendent with tapestries and torches, now features crumbling walls and graffiti. A central staircase leads to a dragon bust beneath the former coat of arms. Petroleum lamps and floodlights cast an eerie glow, hinting at the horrors to come. Our next location is the sitting rooms, and for this it is saying another room in the Citadel with unstable walls supported by scaffolding poles. Beyond the perimeter torches, signs of recent activities are evident with bunk beds, desks, and an ancient wood-carved fireplace. Our next location is the dining hall. This is the main hall, and despite its collapsing ceiling from a likely World War II bombing, the dining hall remains as an imposing space to explore. It's filled with nooks, balconies, and entrances, making it easy to be caught off guard by an undead ambush. Our next location is the dungeon. For this, it says, in the fortress's deepest levels lies a torture chamber, equipped with surgical blades, chains, car batteries, hammers, and restraint chairs, indicating that the practice persists into modern times. The French syndicate has a makeshift communication setup, generators, and bookkeeping desk, possibly tracking prisoners held in the filthy jail cells along the outer walls. And our final POI is the Undercroft and the Oubliette room. In the castle's subterranean cellars, the vaulted ceilings leak what you hope is just rainwater, flooding the lower levels. And the crypt is a grim place, filled with old paintings, strange statues, and stacked gravestones. Further down the dungeon, the Oubliette hides darkest secrets. The damp chamber is filled with shelves of chemicals, barrels of hazardous materials, and a table where it looks like illicit drugs are being made. Anyways, that was all the POIs mentioned in the COD block for Citadel des Morts. Let's go ahead and take a look at the brand new enemy type coming into the brand new zombies map. This brand new zombie is called the Doppelgast. Those tormented ghouls are pale imitations of something that looks human but most certainly isn't, not least because the entity sports two screaming skulls, rotting flesh stretched across each of them, seared into a sinew and pockmarked torso of pillid gray skin. Serving as the next stage in evolutionary chain of dark aether, Doppelgasts are still 1.5 times as tall as most humans. They prefer to launch from the shadows or emerge from a horde of lesser undead. Aside from rapid melee strikes, where it lashes out with its many tendrils and appendages, it can burst forward an array of sharp, bloody needles to disrupt incoming attacks. If they pierce flesh, the needles can cause not only lacerating damage, but attacks the target's nervous system, leading to hallucinations. Should a weak point be discovered and a Doppelgast finally succumbs, you may want to stand back, as the final explosion of blood and gore is revolting as it is spectacular. Aside from the Doppelgast, there will be other entities in the Citadel. The packs of the lesser undead roaming in the environment are mainly comprised of local townfolk, farmers, and laborers, now in various stages of decomposition, with tougher enemies occasionally supporting French syndicate insignia on their blood-soaked attire. Additional entities absorbed within the vicinity of the castle include scuttling vermin, airborne parasites, and grotesque appendage-flailing behemoths known as amalgams. That was about it for the types of zombies that are coming in with Citadel des Morts. Next up, we have some brand new wander weapons coming in with this brand new map as well, so let's go ahead and take a look at them. There's going to be 4 new wander weapons that are elemental swords, and they each have their own form. So let's go ahead and take a look at what types of forms there are and the types of swords there are. The first sword we have is Caliburn Dragon's Fire. The sword creates a fiery maelstrom of burning undead flesh, setting zombies alight and summoning an immense fireball. The next sword is Durandal Stag of Storms. The Durandal summons a thunderous, powerful strike from the skies, discharging voltic power to stun and stagger, before an electrical beam severs up a severe searing. The next sword is called Balgum Raven Shadow. When using this sword, you can cast your rotting foes into ethereal abyss, warping nearby enemies with a focus liminal tier. And the last wonder weapon sword we have is Lion of Light. For this sword, it says, the warmth of the light courses through you as you send your foes screaming into darkness. As far as additional content goes for this map, you will be able to do the main quest as soon as this map launches on December 5th. If you do complete the main quest successfully, you will be rewarded Reloaded with a jackknife operator skin for Weaver, 5000 XP, as well as a unique calling card, which will only be available by completing the main quest before directed mode is released. But aside from that, there's going to be some brand new gameplay content also added into Zombies, and this is going to be available in Citadel des Morts, as well as Terminus and Liberty Falls. So the first thing we have right here is a brand new Coca-Cola called Vulture Aid. For the first time since Black Ops 2, you can consume a can of Vulture Aid elixir from the monstrous avian sculpture of a Coca-Cola machine. This increases the variety of loot dropped by enemies, including essence vials and small ammo drops. The loot is only visible to the player with the Vulture Aid active. To fully unlock the perk's power, make sure to add augments. There's also going to be a brand new ammo mod called Light Mend. This ammo mod will be available as a unlockable reward as part of the Merry Mayhem event. This ammo mod allows bullets to deal light damage. Each bullet has a chance to transform a normal or special enemy's health into a healing glyph that moves to nearby injured allies. The ammo mod can be used in all 3 Zombies maps along with previously accessible ammo mods. There's also going to be an additional new field upgrade called the Tesla Storm. The Tesla Storm will be available as an unlock reward as part of the Merry Mayhem event as well. If you're curious what the Tesla Storm does, for 10 seconds the lightning connects to other players, stunning and damaging normal enemies. This field upgrade can be used in all 3 Zombies maps along with previously accessible field upgrades. In addition to that, there's going to be some brand new gobblegums. There's going to be approximately 3 new gobblegums added in with Season 1 Reloaded, and the first one we have here is the Power Keg. This is a rare gobblegum, and what this does is it spawns in a full power up. The next gobblegum we have is Time Out. This gobblegum is a ultra rarity, and what this gobblegum does is it lasts up to 3 minutes. You will be able to clear all normal and special zombies, and at the end of the round, normal spawning will not resume during this time. The next gobblegum we have is called Holiday Cheer, and this is a whimsical rarity gobblegum. This gobblegum allows zombies to have festive decorations. Aside from that, there's going to be an LTM during the season called Jingle Hells. Deck the falls with bows of holly as Jingle Hell Festive limited time mode returns. Last seen in Black Ops Cold War, Jingle Hells drops you in what could optimistically be called a winter wonderland, as the entirety of the Liberty Falls map is festooned with wreaths, ribbons, twinkling lights, Christmas trees, garlands of fir tree bunting, and a thin blanket of snow. Although something feels a bit off, not the least the melting piles of slush stained with bloody entrails. With Jingle Hells, the main quest will be active with some additional challenges. You'll still earn the standard main quest completion rewards if you do finish the quest during the Jingle Hells event. During the Jingle Hells event, you can expect to hear bespoke audio to bring in festive flavor. This event is the best way to earn the Holiday Cheer gobblegum. There's also going to be snow piles, so you can gather up to 5 snowballs from various piles scattered throughout the map and then use them as potent projectiles. There's also going to be a naughty or nice power up. This large floating stocking dishes out presents or spawns vermin depending on whether you've been naughty or nice. There's also going to be snowmen. Liberty Falls has snowmen dotted around the map, and these can hide zombies or loot if left intact. It's wise to make these your primary targets, especially as they drop handy loot when dispatched. There's also going to be present boxes, and under certain circumstances, zombies may drop a small present box, which can be opened for a gift that keeps on giving. There's also going to be Samta trials. The trial computers that appear on the map now have much more festive appearance. Samta also has a few present boxes spawning nearby the machine when entering the map, so it's definitely worth seeking out. In addition to that, there's also going to be frozen rounds. There's a strange fog in the air, and during certain rounds, you'll be chilled to the bone, slowing down your reactions considerably. Perhaps it's time to head indoors? That was a sneak peek at what's to come with the Jingle Hells holiday event coming in with Season 1 Reloaded. Next up, we have Zombies gameplay updates. There's going to be a reduction to the numbers of manglers spawning in at mid to high rounds. There's going to be a maximum capacity of active manglers in the game ramping up until the cap is released at round 100. There's going to be a reduction to the manglers' arm cannon health, as well as significantly reducing the length of special rounds by reducing the number of spawns and adjusting the spawn delay rate for special rounds. There's also going to be scaling adjustment done to the parasite damage between rounds 31 and 91. And last but not least, there's going to be a slight damage increase scaling for base zombies at round 150 to 400. Anyways, that was about it for zombies. Next up, I'm going to be going over the brand new content coming into multiplayer with Season 1 Reloaded. First things first is we get some brand new multiplayer maps, starting off with Hacienda. This is a remastered map from Black Ops 4. This is a medium-sized map and is also a 6v6 core map. Then we have the addition of a brand new map called Racket. This is a brand new strike map, a 2v2 and 6v6 small-sized map. And the last map we're getting with Season 1 Reloaded for multiplayer is Nuketown Holiday. In addition to that, there's also going to be some festive limited time modes coming into multiplayer. The first game mode that's going getting a festive makeover is Ransack. For this, you can trade in golds for sweets in this festive LTM that challenges teams to gather and deposit the most cookies, grab cookies from the rotating crates, fallen operators, and by breaching the enemy's cookie box, and take the goods back to your own. In honor of the season of giving, your operator also earns buffs for depositing cookies, including speed boost, faster reload, and faster health regen. The first team to reach the score limit or have the best score when the time limit expires wins. The next festive game mode we have is Infectious Holiday. For this, it says, even the undead are getting into the holiday spirit as zombies and fallen operators don festive clothing in this festive twist on the fan favorite infected mode. And a quick little fun fact about both of these modes is if you are playing them on Nuketown Holiday, you can look for snow piles around the map that you can pick up and throw at enemies for a one-shot elimination. Anyways, that was just about it for multiplayer, so let's go ahead and take a look at what's coming into Warzone next. At the launch of Season 1 Reloaded, Warzone will have rank play launching, so if you're excited for rank play on Warzone, it's finally coming into the game. With this comes some brand new rank play skins, and this is what they look like. In addition to that, to access Warzone rank play, players must first place in the top 15 Battle Royale or top 6 in Resurgence across a total of 30 matches. In addition to that, there's been an update to rank. The 1 through 50 rank and skill division system in previous versions of BR Ranked have been combined into a single rank representing what was previously your skill division and tier. In addition to that, the skill rating has been adjusted as well. This year, SR is earned from your placement and your personal elimination performance. The amount of SR earned from an elimination is now determined by your ranked in relation to your opponent. There's also been an update to party skill restriction. Full squads can now party together without restrictions. Matchmaking will be based upon the highest ranked player in the squad. And the other thing about BR rank play this year is there's been an update to losses and forgiveness. No matter what your rank, each player's first loss of the day will be forgiven and not deduct SR. Additionally, the 3 games of loss forgiveness that are granted when you're promoted to a new rank or at the start of a new season now only count after losses. Aside from that, this is all the Season 1 Reloaded rank rewards for BR. There's some really fun and unique rewards within this, so let me know what you like the most out of all the rank play rewards for Warzone. Aside from that though, there's going to be some new LTMs coming into Warzone called Holiday Rush and Sleigh Ride Resurgence. For Holiday Rush, you'll be entering Area 99, get right to the point with access to higher tier loot, along with smaller gas circles and a faster transition between collapses. Then you have Sleigh Ride Resurgence in Urzikstan. In Sleigh Ride Resurgence, Undead Santa has hijacked the train, tossed deadly snowballs, captured trees, hunt reindeers, and battle for control of Santa's sleigh ride. The last team standing wins. The last brand new thing coming into Warzone with Season 1 Reloaded is a brand new perk called Reflexes. This will be available as a Season 1 Reloaded reward. When this perk is equipped, triggered explosives detonate on delay when sprinting past them. Anywho, that was just about it for Warzone, so next up I'm going to be going over the general content for multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. With Season 1 Reloaded, there's going to be additional brand new weapons added into the game. The first one we have here is a brand new shotgun called the Maelstrom. The next weapon we get is a brand new sniper rifle called the AMR Mod 4. This is also an event reward from Archie's Festive Frenzy. And the last brand new weapon coming in with Season 1 Reloaded is a melee weapon called the Cleaver. And speaking of events, we have some more details about the events here in the following. So the first event we have here is the Gobblegum Mania. This is a zombies only event taking place on December 5th through December 19th. This is what the rewards look like. For personal rewards, you can earn a Power Keg Gobblegum, the top prize emblem, the Gobblegum Grave Calling card, the Timeout Ultra New Gobblegum, and the Coca-Cola Pack Gobblegum Bundle. As for the community rewards, you can earn a Gumvalanche loading screen, the Power Keg Unlock Gobblegum feature, the Stitched Up Spray, the Timed Out Unlock Gobblegum feature, and the Newtonian Weapon Charm. The next event we have is the Merry Mayhem event, which will be taking place in multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. The active dates for this is December 5th through December 19th. The rewards of this event include the Holiday Fear emblem, as well as the Necroclaws loading screen, the Lightmend ammo mod, the Deathclaws large decal, the Tesla Storm Filth upgrade, the Scour weapon blueprint, and a 3-round burst mod attachment for the XM4. The mastery reward is the Maelstrom shotgun. And finally, we have Archie's Festive Frenzy, which will be taking place in zombies, multiplayer, and Warzone. The active dates for this is December 19th to January 3rd. For the event rewards, there are 12 blanks, different event rewards, all wrapped up and ready for you to open. Plus, Black Cell owners obtain an extra present. These Black Cell only gifts are available only once you obtain Black Cell and are retroactively awarded as necessary. Regardless of the events though, there's going to be some brand new store items also coming into the game. The first thing we have is a collab with Netflix's Squid Game. Squid Game gets a green light to come to Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Look for the LTM modes in multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone in season. More information to come soon. Regardless of that, there's going to be a Black Cell loyalty bonus. Black Cell owners are set to receive some exceptional additional benefits. Expect to receive receive an additional 10% player and weapon XP boost for each additional seasonal Black Cell purchase you make after the first one. The first 10% initial boost will start once you obtain 2 Black Cell seasons. These Black Cell loyalty bonus boosts are added in the next and subsequent seasons and will stack in addition to other XP boosts like the Black Ops 6 ownership boost, the 2x XP events, and 2x XP tokens. The maximum Black Cell loyalty boost is 50% for the Black Ops 6 season only, and this bonus will conclude after the final season of Black Ops 6. And aside from that, we also get a brand new tracer pack that I'm super excited for. It is called the Brightmare Mastercraft Ultra Skin Bundle. This is a throwback to Black Ops 4, and I'm super excited about this bundle. I can't wait to check it out. I won't fangirl over this too much. So with that being said, the next tracer pack we get is Dank Days Reactive Mastercraft Ultra Skin Bundle. And then after that, we get another tracer pack called Otaku Wigachi Mastercraft Ultra Skin Bundle. And then after that, we have a Dead Ops Arcade Mama's Back Reactive Ultra Skin Bundle. So if you guys have played Dead Ops Arcade, you might recognize this. I personally really like this skin. I love the weapon blueprint. Everything about it is amazing, and Dead Ops Arcade is so fun. So I'm very excited for this bundle as well. But yeah, aside from that, there's going to be plenty more bundles coming into the game, and here's just a look at some of the other ones coming into Black Ops 6. I really love Maya, so I'm definitely buying like every bundle for her if I can. But here's some brand new bundles coming into the game, and they all look fantastic. Aside from that though, that was just about everything coming into Black Ops 6 Season 1 Reloaded. There's so much content coming in with Season 1 Reloaded. I'm super excited for it. Codmas is my favorite time of the year just because everything gets so festive, so fun, and so bright and happy, and I just love it so much. Not to mention the throwback of Hacienda coming into the game, the Unicorn Bundle, and the Dead Ops Arcade Ultra Skin Bundle. It's just going to be so great. Season 1 Reloaded is going to have so many great things added into the game, and I'm just so very excited for it. Also, a quick little fun fact, if you guys are still debating on whether or not you want to purchase the game, there will be a free trial for Black Ops 6 multiplayer and zombies happening on December 13th through December 20th. So you have plenty of time to check out both zombies and multiplayer and see if you like the game, which I'm extremely biased when it comes to Black Ops 6. I absolutely love this game and highly recommend it to just about anyone. So if you haven't purchased the game quite yet and you are wanting to try out the game for free, December 13th through December 20th would be the time to do so. Anyways, with that being said, I am going to go ahead and wrap things up and end my video here. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me going over everything coming into Black Ops 6 with Season 1 Reloaded. Let me know what you're most excited for in the comments down below. I would love to know. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day or evening. Take it easy and peace. Bye!